when the government felt the need of improving the London city situation, that is the time that they intervened and they passed two big acts, that is the Compulsory Elementary Education Act in 1870, by which the students or the children were forced and it was made compulsory for them to study up to a certain level. Then they also passed the Factory Acts starting from 1902, which kept on changing year after year, so that the children were debarred from entering these factories, or other people giving certain reliefs like giving them a minimum wage, etc. Now here we see when people are actually flowing in so much in number, the first problem that we've already seen is that lot of criminal activities have started increasing. But the second major problem was of the housing. That is, now where would those people who had worked from the rural areas would actually stay in the city? So the pressure on the housing spaces became so immense that ultimately the tenements were built in London. Again, tenements are those huge buildings and every family has a small little room for oneself where they live in very unhealthy conditions. The condition was so depressing that it was found that Charles Booth, when he surveyed such areas and he made a survey of the low skilled London workers' life, he felt that in the end most of them would die in the workhouse or in the hospital or in the lunatic asylum. That is, he would be so exhausted that he would die working, or he would become so sick that he would have to go to the hospital, or he would mentally derail that he would go to the lunatic asylum. So such was the poor condition of the working class of London at that time, and their houses were very, very poor, filthy and unhygienic.